So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 10. Oh, that's right, we're in double digits for this Master League. Hey, I'm keeping it going, people. This is probably the most consistent Master League I've ever put out, and I'm trying just for you guys. But I'm enjoying it as well, I have to say, even after the result we got in the last game where I just didn't play well. You know, I just didn't play well, and if you're not playing well on Fuma, you're going to have problems. That's what's going to happen. But anyway, today we've got a whopper. We've got a big match taking on Manchester City, who are lying in third place. They're only a point off top spot. We're lying in sixth. If we can win this match, and it's a big if, 29 points puts us 5 points behind City. I mean, I even wouldn't say no to a draw here, to be honest, but obviously we're going to go for that win. It's as simple as that. Now, today's lineup, there are a couple of players up for it, which is fantastic. It's a very strong Man City side. Gundogan's in there, Kevin De Bruyne, Mahrez, Aguero, Sterling. Yeah, it's a very, very strong lineup. Apart from the goalies, is an interesting decision there. But yeah, we're going to bring Pickford back into the mix. He hasn't played in a couple of games. He's up for it. I'm going to play him. Keane and Godfrey together. Now, Mina is back, fortunately, from injury. However, thinking about it, Mina is, very slow, not very quick. And Sergio Aguero's quicker. So I'm going to start Godfrey just because he's a little bit faster. And we've got Keane for the height. I don't think Aguero's going to be winning too many headers. Doesn't really concern me. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Then we've got Alan, of course, as always. Andre Gomez. James comes in. I wasn't impressed with David last game. I didn't play well with him anyway. I know he's on green. He'll come on later. But I still want to start James. Then we've got Sarr on the right. Didn't play well either. Hopefully he'll play better. And Richarlison's back, thankfully. And Calvert-Lewin is as well. Luigi's up for it. Yeah, there's a lot more players up for this match. So I'm a little bit more confident that we'll do well, as opposed to the last game where we're just all over the place against Arsenal. But Man City, I don't think it's going to be easy. It's definitely not. Anyway, let's dive into it. We are playing on the usual settings. Still on top player. Look, I lost the game in the last game, people. See, even top player will still punish you if you can't put the ball in the net and you don't play good football. Anyway, hope you guys do enjoy it. Comment as always. Subscribe if you want to. Like as well. Let's get the popcorn ready, people. Hopefully it's a cracker. Let's head over to the Etihad Stadium. So here we are live at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City will be hoping to close the gap on league leaders. Is it Chelsea? Can't remember now. Chelsea, Liverpool, one of those teams. But either way, Everton are here to try and stop that exactly happening. It's a beautiful day, that's for sure. Luigi decided to get out early, get a little bit of a suntan going. But Luigi Jr. starts today on the bench. It's a little bit more of a respectable lineup, you would say, in the last match. But hang on, this is an early chance here for Man City as Pickford takes claim. And they're going to have to be careful of that, Everton. You're taking on a side here that loves to attack in numbers. They've got so many players that have that capability of doing so. However, Everton are no slouch. Coming off the back of a disappointing performance, you'd say, against Arsenal. I mean, it just wasn't good enough. Alan did score a cracking goal in the last minute, but unfortunately it was all too late. And this is a little bit better by Everton. James trying to jink one way and then the other, but stolen off him too easily by Sterling. And this is where the pace will come into play. And Raheem Sterling has got the legs, but Keane is a very, very strong player. And, Keane, careful there. Taking a little bit too long to do dally on it. And now Richarlison can come away with it. That's a good challenge by Rodri. Richarlison missed the second bite. Gundogan to Kyle Walker. Rodri. Gundogan. Or Gundogan, isn't it? It's an interesting name, Gundogan. I used to call him Gundogan, but I think it's Gundogan. Got to put the W in there. Raheem Sterling does well, and that's comfortable for Pickford. And a very good start here by City. Just trying to get an early goal, solidify the nerves. Now Seamus Coleman playing on the right-hand side. Feeds up the line to Sarr. Here is Calvert-Lewin trying to flick it inside, but James Rodriguez was not there. And in the end, it's a poor pass. Now here is a chance for City, and this is where the problems can lie, as Raheem Sterling has a go. What a save that is by Pickford. Now here comes Sarr. Just tried to flick that back to Richarlison. Lost out. Deflection. Raheem Sterling skips past the initial challenge. Zinchenko. Well done, Seamus Coleman. Does well, but it's fallen back towards Sergio Aguero. Well, you don't want to give him a sniff, do you? You simply don't. It's a little bit unfortunate the way it worked out. The manager, see it too often lately, haven't he? It's some tough games for Everton back to back when you face Arsenal and Man City. Now they're trying to show their true colours, but Seamus Coleman's pass took a big deflection, but I mean Aguero made no mistake at all. So as they often say, it's back to the drawing board. Raheem Sterling's on the floor there. We got a sniper in the stands. But back to the drawing board for Everton, who for the second consecutive game find themselves a goal down. Seamus Coleman, that is sensual and beautifully done. Delivered in, James Rodriguez! Oh, so close. Look at the play here by the Irishman. Zinchenko skipped past easily. A great ball in as well. That's heading in, and that's a great block by the Man City boys. Of course, Mina is on the bench. He was injured, that's why he's not playing today, but we may see him later on as James Rodriguez looks to deliver this to Keane across the face. Why is Andre Gomez waiting to strike the ball? As Allen has a go, big deflection. Man City all over the shop, and he's gone out for a throw. This is a lively encounter between these two. Allen, Gomez back to Keane. So now Everton start to get a little bit of possession. That's too much by Richarlison there. If you're going to do that there, don't lose the ball, because this is exactly what can happen. Now Godfrey up against Raheem Sterling, although Seamus Coleman has showed his experience and done fantastically well. Calvert-Lewin. James Rodriguez looking to pounce. He doesn't often drop deep, James Rodriguez, and that's kind of Everton's downfall sometimes. He's not going to give you too much cover at the back, but that's not necessarily why he's even in the team. But here's a chance for Mahrez. Gomez just trying to scoop it away. Calvert-Lewin. Now this is a chance to break it. This is Richarlison. And he's got some speed. Looks to cut back. He needs some support, Richarlison. He's got none. He's done really well there himself. Now here's Kenny. Back to Richarlison. Feeds it across. Andre Gomez. Chance here for Allen. Oh, he struck the post, and Gomez is there. Yes! Get in. We are getting some strikes. I'll tell you what, Allen has some finish on him. Blimey, that was nearly up at 90. Great play by Richarlison here to just take his time. He feeds this one off. One touch. Bang. Oh, my word, he struck it well. But Andre Gomez, give the guy credit. He kept on going. Initially, look at this strike. He lays it off. Now watch Andre Gomez. He continues to run. This is a strike and a half. My word, he struck this well. Nearly top corner. And then the follow-up came, and Laporte was just daydreaming. Well, this is a chance. This is a chance. The captain here, Diaz, has given James Rodriguez a little bit of a nudge. The referee's having a word with him. It was actually Keane who went for a walkabout, and then as James Rodriguez, he just sort of clipped his ankle. Well, James Rodriguez has done this a couple of times. 21 metres out. Look at the wall, though. I mean, it's a pretty small wall. And if he can get this up and down, it's a goal. And it is. And as long as you keep doing the business from 20-odd yards, no one cares. James Rodriguez now, a couple of goals this season, maybe 3 or so. Luigi with a little wry smile, nothing too concrete because there's still a long way to go, but to give a foul away there, it's always going to be a dangerous situation. And with this man around, 9 times out of 10, it could be in the back of the net. So we're off in the second half. As conditions seem to have changed. It's extremely bright for some reason. It's burning me eyes. I don't know what's happened there. The sun's gone in, the sun's gone out. I don't know exactly what's happened, but anyway, we're off for the second half as Richarlison goes for a surging run, and he's missed out there on James. Here is Sarr, lovely pass, a chance for Seamus Coleman, and it's out for a corner. Well, I've had to try and adjust the brightness. I don't know what happened in the second half. Maybe the stadium turf has gone woohoo. But anyway, there's a chance for the corner as James Rodriguez looks for the deep ball towards Keane. Nodded clear. Keane picks it up. Back towards Allen, who apparently is a blinding player at being able to finish. That's great play by Sarr. But couldn't skip past Zinchenko. Now a chance for Aguero. I don't know where the centre-backs have gone. Godfrey trying to stay with him. Ball's been swung around the other way, but Kenny's there. And now Everton can look to start again. Seamus Coleman. Godfrey, they've definitely been in better form today. That's for sure. Here is Sarr. Still twisting and turning. Chance now for Seamus Coleman. There's an effort for Calvert-Lewin trying to get ahead of his man. Now a chance for Zinchenko. Sarr trying to stay with him. The ball's delivered towards the back post. Godfrey with a great header. Richarlison. Allen. Oh, that's a silly place to go ahead and lose it. And they nearly cost themselves a goal. Thankfully, Aguero was not the sharpest here. That's a terrible pass. And this ball from Allen was dreadful. And luckily, Pickford was awake. So De Bruyne with a chance to deliver this one. It has to be a good ball. It's towards the back post. Mahrez was up. But up against Keane, it was always going to be a tough one. And Andre Gomez is going to get there first and smash that one into Calvert-Lewin, who lays it back towards him. And Calvert-Lewin has continued the run, and he'll give Laporte something to think about. But it was tidy control by the centre-back. And that's calmly done. Back to Ruben Diaz, who his free kick caused James Rodriguez the ability to go home and, well, not go home, but smash one in the back of the net. That's a lovely chip ball over the top there to find Allen. He's just taken two players out the game there. Back to Calvert-Lewin. And he dinks that one over the top, and it's Richarlison, and it's 3-1. Woohoo! What a finish, what a goal, and what a move. Just tearing Man City apart. That ball by James caused the problems. This ball was brilliant. Great control and an even better finish. And the first change for Everton, Andre Gomez replaced by the young man of David. Header by Keane, well played. Now David, he's going to give him a little bit more quality in the middle as well. Richarlison shows too much of it. Ball up line's a good one. Aguero up against Godfrey. There's an effort all day for Pickford, and he'll have absolutely no rush here in taking his time. Smashing it away, and that is a cracking clearance all the way back to a goal kick. So another change as Bernardo Silva is summoned. I mean, it's an interesting choice when you think about the goalie. I mean, Stefan's in goal today for City, and you know, it's interesting. Why is he playing? Why is Ederson not playing? Certainly, maybe if you put Ederson in goal, he makes saves and does a little bit better than the goal he has beaten. You know, he's been beaten 3 times today. And Everton have only had about 4 or 5 attempts. Credit, there was nothing he could do about the Allen goal, really. Positioning could have been better for the free kick. And Richarlison put the other one away convincingly. Anyway, that's a good idea. Ball over the top, but Pickford's out quickly. And once again, this is where they can break, because a couple of Man City players are out of position. Sarr. Calvert-Lewin. Sarr wants some more. There's a lovely ball to find Allen. Richarlison. Back to Kenny now. And Everton are just taking their time. David. Well, it's James. It's David. It could be 4. And it should have been a better finish, but he's not warmed up. So 2 changes for Everton. Luigi Jr. on, and Decore comes on for Richarlison. Godfrey swinging that one round, looking for James Rodriguez. Maybe a little bit more than he wanted, but this is a chance for Decore. And Decore is going to keep going, and he's forced the keeper to make a good save. Oh, Aki's all over the shop. And finally, Stefan can pick it up. Well, definitely have to say Everton have deserved this performance. They deserve the result right now. Yes, Man City started off well, but ever since Everton got back in the game, they've looked the more likely to score. Oh my days. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, literally out of nothing, Sergio Aguero picks up his second goal, and this is why you can't write him off. This is a long, hopeful ball, cleared on. That's goal of the month. The goal of the season contender there. Let's have another look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. And we're in fact going to go to Sergio Aguero so we get a better view of it. As the ball comes over, I mean, this is struck on half volley. And look at that. That is, wow. So with 5 minutes left, it's game on. Man City now only a goal behind. A ridiculous finish from Aguero. I mean, that is goal of... It could be a contender for goal of the season. Absolutely unreal. Oh, here could be a chance for him right now. Everton are looking nervous. It's all a little bit worrying at the back. And that's a tidy header back towards Pickford. I mean, Luigi's used all of his subs up. He would have liked to bring on Mina and probably just get 5 at the back. But unfortunately, that's not going to be a possibility as they have used all their subs, as we say. Although this is a chance here as David looks to get in behind on Aki. And he clears it away. Here is Allen. Everton will not want to do anything silly right now. Seamus Coleman just wants to take it into the corner, and that's brilliant play. Fantastically smart by Seamus Coleman, who's played well today. He really has. He hasn't been playing as well recently because he hasn't been getting the playing time, but today's been exceptional, and Kevin De Bruyne, rightly so, I think goes into the book for that late one. So Everton opting to not put this in the box. James Rodriguez now drawing the foul, and it's all getting a little bit tasty, a little bit naughty, and it's another yellow card, this time for Mahrez. It's just smart play again. James drawing the foul. As soon as he saw it coming, just clipped it away from him. Still going, James Rodriguez. Finally Aguero comes across and wins it, and that's the full-time whistle. That's a massive result. A massive result for Everton, who bounced back after that 1-0. It wasn't a 1-0, was it? It was a 3-2. It's a reverse fixture. Lost 3-2 against Arsenal. Beat Man City 3-2. We saw some ridiculous goals. And there it is. 6 attempts to 9. We have more possession. Man of the match was actually Andre Gomez. So the other results, Arsenal won 3-1 against Burnley, Fulham losing to Newcastle, Brighton won, Leeds 0, Leicester losing to Tottenham, Manchester United did win, Sheffield United 0, West Brom 1, Chelsea drew, lovely, drop points there, Liverpool won 1-0, and Crystal Palace drawing 2-2. So we do stay 6th, but we stay ahead of Tottenham and Arsenal. And yeah, we closed the gap on Chelsea tiny bit, but we lost the last match, so that doesn't really count. Either way, we're still up there, fighting chance right now. But Manchester City dropped down to 3rd, and bottom of the table is still Sheffield United. Alright, so we are going to move into match day 17. We are taking on Crystal Palace. I don't think they're playing too bad, or maybe they are. They're not in the top 10. Crystal Palace are like, okay, they're 11th, 21 points. They are 8 points behind us, so it's not too bad. There we go. Pickford made the following comments. It kills me that I didn't manage to keep a clean sheet, but you can't have everything, can you? What else does he say? We won, and it's the main thing. Yes, it is. And there's Calvert-Lewin made a few comments. We've been training really well. I think we're going to do well. Wow, the logic is phenomenal. As we go into the messages, and we have negotiations. Alright, we should actually probably start looking at contracts as well. So let's go ahead and do that, because we don't want to lose some players. Okay, so let's go ahead and renew these contracts. We've got Alan. I've done it by negotiations, or by years left. So Alan's is up on 2021 of August. So we'll go in here, and I'm going to leave the salary. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to take off the release fee. All right, let's see if that does anything. So we'll do that one. Kenny. Okay, let's go ahead and renew this one as well. I'm not sure what happened as well in the last game. His release fee is non-negotiable. Get out of it. Looks like you've rubbed him up the wrong way. Konami, fix your wording. No one likes being rubbed up the wrong way. Okay, he's satisfied, so we've got to have a stupid release fee of 10 million. It makes no sense. You can't offer this player a contract of 4 years or more. Where did Konami come up with the logic for half the stuff in this game? I don't know. Please, Konami, have a look at FIFA's negotiation system or whatever else is in the game for PES 2022 and copy it. Do it. Alright, that's done there. Who else we got? I mean, Balassi, well, whatever. Godfrey, yep, let's go ahead and renew this one. He has no release fee, which, oh, he does have a release fee. It's not negotiable again. It's not negotiable, and we don't like rubbing him up the wrong way like a chicken, so do that one as well. Besic, he's on loan, we'll leave him. Luigi, of course. Of course, Luigi. No, you don't need a release fee. Come on, man. Ridiculous. You don't need one, Luigi. 13,000 a week. Yeah, I take that. All day. Alright, we'll do Luigi there. This guy, not worry about that one. Who else we got? James. Yeah, we'll definitely try and renew his. Okay, we may get away with no release fee with him. If it says it doesn't need it, then we won't do it. Decory. Alright, these are 2022, so that's fine. We'll leave it. Those look good to me. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and sort this out, the game plan, the match for today. Let's dive into it. So I'm going to come up with a lineup and return. Okay, so we'll go for this. As usual. It seems like every time a player has a good match, the form goes down, you know? But Aarons is up for it, which is good. Saying that, like Seamus Coleman, thought he played really well against City, and now he's down. But Aarons is buzzing, that's good. Mina's back. I think we need him in the middle. We miss him. Keane's up for it. Dinya's there. Got to start Pickford again. I thought he did all right in the last game. Alan, I mean, he's always on the team sheet. Guy's a legend in the middle. Andre Gomez, I've been impressed with him. We're going to start David there in the middle. James is going to start on the right, but I'm going to play him as a counter target. Don't expect him to come back a whole lot. Richarlison on the left and Calvert-Lewin up top. And then sort of the usual bench. So there we go. But that's a look at Crystal Palace. A traditional 4-4-2. But we'll see how we get on. Crystal Palace, you know, no slouch. But anyway, hope you guys do enjoy it. Let's dive into the action in match day, was it 17? Yeah, match day 17 at Goodison Park. So Everton back at their home turf, and what a result, aren't they? Really buzzing after that performance against Manchester City. The goals have been flying in lately. Have to continue the form. There's a look at Van Aanholt having a discussion, and Alan and Andre Gomez talking about last night's festivities. Let's not go there, people, and let's dive into this action as Calvert-Lewin gets it flowing. Mina is back in the lineup, and Everton will look to make it consecutive wins once again. They had their 5-match unbeaten run halted by Arsenal, but they did the business against Manchester City. But it was a stronger lineup. They did miss a lot of players with the match against the Gunners, especially up top, and you could tell. Anyway, here comes Kouyaté as he finds Ward up against Richarlison. Feeds inside to McCarthy, splitting ball to Schlupp, who lays it up the line, but Allen is always in the thick of things, this guy. Been a really good signing for them. And here comes Richarlison to David, also has been a fantastic signing. Aarons finding James Rodriguez, who's starting out on the right-hand side today. That is a woeful pass by the Colombian. Don't normally expect that kind of a ball. Here is Schlupp. Van Aanholt against Aarons, but there's no need to panic. Just trying to hold him up as Van Aanholt does the merry-go-round. And in the end, he's just do-dallying on the ball. I don't know what he's playing at. He's giving it away, though. And now a chance for Andre Gomez. Richarlison cutting one way and then the other. Chance to try and deliver it in. David was up, and it's out for the corner. A chance for the corner. And guess what? The big man of Mina is around, but they've actually gone for Calvert-Lewin. David! Oh, what a save. What a save that is. Digne once more. Allen completely clattered into his man there. David's going to take the quick one. And he very well nearly found a way through there, Calvert-Lewin. Either way, at the moment, Crystal Palace are looking all over the place. And will Calvert-Lewin keep it on? Yes, he will, but he's offside. Plonker. It's a good save of the foot, wasn't it? Here is Digne. They need to find the likes of Zaha. He is a key player for them. Great play by Ward. He's made Andre Gomez there look like a right plum. The ball's been fed across, and Mina, luckily, managed to get a toe away. Better by Crystal Palace. Fed inside, looking for Christian Benteke with a go. Everton survive. And now Allen, as James Rodriguez floats a beautiful pass over the top. It is going to be David, and he just couldn't finish it. What a counter. What a counter. And look at this ball by the Colombian. Just almost scoops it over the top. David, he just lunging for it a little bit, and then the angle was tight, but the goalie's done well. Another corner for Everton. It's fired in. Once again, looking for the big man of Mina off the line. No one's there to put it in, and Aarons has fluffed his lines. Oh, Mina, always a problem. I mean, look at the size of him. How do you deal with a player like that? And then Aarons, yeah, is never going to score with his back to the goal. And David almost plays as a centre forward. He's not. He's an AMF, but because he doesn't drop too deep, and Everton hold the line relatively well, he has the luxury to stay up top. And here's a chance for Ward. Beats Richarlison, delivered back post, and Benteke, not a player you want to leave alone. He should have scored. It was a free header. Christian Benteke. Crystal Palace still have the ability to counter, and I think that's generally something that Everton will be worried about. Here comes Andy Townsend. Dinger's gone flying in. He's completely embarrassed himself there. Townsend still going. Everton are just trying to hold him up. Here is Schlupp. Feeds it on. Christian Benteke. It's all a little bit congregated in the middle. Ward, final chance of the half. That's a great challenge. And the referee has given the foul though. And yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the first half. Well done, Richarlison. So away we go for another 45 minutes of hopefully action-packed football. It is 0-0. Somehow, we don't know how, but it is 0-0. Oh, hang on a minute. It's going to be a great chance here for Crystal Palace. Zaha is being Mr. Twinkletoes, and in the end it was Mr. Silly Toes because he just took too long. And David now looking for James. He made the run, James, and then he stopped. And Van Aanholt is just going to smash it away, not take any gambles. Aarons gets up well. Christian Benteke feeds it on. I mean, he should have scored earlier, you felt, with that cross. Had a real chance to put it away. Oh, Mina was not a great challenge there. He's got very fortunate. And James Rodriguez has found David. And David just trying to push his player out the way, but he had two or three black shirts around him. It was going to be a tall order for him. But yeah, that could have been a penalty. Mina has to be careful. Lunging in like that. It's very dangerous. Benteke, Townsend. Fed through the middle. Chance here for Zaha, but going for a long-range effort. It's not going to happen. Aarons does find James. Everton have just got to get back to playing football because they're not right now. They're panicking on the ball. And it's all a little bit sloppy. Well done, Andre Gomez. Now, this is a chance. David. Back to Gomez. He's got plenty of time to not do that. Yeah, Luigi. Applaud the effort, but it was rubbish. Well done, Digne. Lovely play by him. Andre Gomez physically taken down, but there was nothing wrong with it. Chance for Maya. Deflection. Richarlison. And David has seen the run of James. It's a fantastic ball. Question is, what can the Colombian do? Tried to cut back, and he has won himself a foul. Dangerous position. You can apologise all you want. A great vision by David, and James Rodriguez just doing all he could do, which was cut this back, try and whip it in. And he just got caught when he was doing it. So a chance for the corner, or sorry, the set piece as it's delivered in towards Mina. Keane. Back to Andre Gomez. Deflection. And Keane has won himself a corner. So there is a change. Luigi Jr. has come on. Calvert-Lewin has been replaced as the ball's delivered in Marla. There's Richarlison. Oh, it's come off the line. How on earth has that stayed out? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Crystal Palace smiling on the heavens right now. I don't know how that has gone across the face of the goal and somehow managed to stay out. Once again, Mina, every time will cause you how many problems? Too many. Great challenge by Keane there. Feeds it inside to Andre Gomez now. Everton are keeping so many players forward. They're looking for this goal, wanting this goal. They need this goal. And now here is Zaha. Fed to Benteke. There's space on the left-hand side, looking for Zaha. And that is going to be a bit of a waste. Aarons does pick it up. Finding Mina up the line to Rodriguez. And the difference is, James Rodriguez, because he's staying so far forward, is causing Crystal Palace players to stay back. And they're not able to push that many forward. But this is a chance here for Maya. He's led that across. It's Christian Benteke just trying to get half a yard here. It's great play by Aarons. Brilliant play by him. Feeds it up the line. And away we go again. But James is getting tired now, and a change could be made very shortly. Gary Cahill hounded by Luigi and Allen. He's done well. Fed up the line. Benteke. Ball over the top. Chance! Great save by the goalie, although it could have been heading over. Keane smashes it clear, and suddenly Crystal Palace have found a lease of life in this one. Here is Ward. Closed down by Richarlison. Digne, and that's offside. So the final two changes as Sarr and Bernard come on. And Gomez has had to go all the way back to Mina, although the referees played the advantage anyway, as it would have been a foul as Crystal Palace. Will they take a point here today? Possibly, with the way things have gone. But Everton won't. And here's a chance for Digne. Couple of players in there, but he's looking for absolutely no one in the end. Oh, Luigi's done brilliantly well. He's managed to keep it. Allen, reverse ball. And Andre Gomez took too long. And you don't want to get caught here. And this is a chance. Zaha's going all the way. What a challenge. No, referee. That's not a foul. If he sends him off for this or gives him anything, it's ridiculous. I mean, there you go. Makes no logical sense. If that's a foul, he should be gone. But the referee doesn't know. He's in two minds. And look, he won the ball. Well, saying that, this is a chance, isn't it? If he can get it up and down over the wall, he has, but it's not gone over the wall. So no, he hasn't got it up and down over the wall, but he's got a corner. The wall does their job. Comes off Digne's face. Another corner. It has been a while since we have had a 0-0 with Everton in the Premier League. But this could very well be heading into a 0-0 situation. Sarr is now back. Allen. The referee plays on. Sarr. Davids. Aarons. Lays it up the line to Sarr. Certainly some players in there. Big deflection, and it's a corner, and this is where Everton can make the most of it. We've seen them banging a few before. The ball's going to be delivered high. Once again, looking for Mina. Comes across. Andre Gomez gets it out wide. Well, someone needs to come over to Sarr, but no one's come up over to him. It's come off Luigi's face. Cleared away. And now, oh no, we got a problem. Because Zaha has beaten Digne to the ball. And Zaha has been saved by the keeper. What a bit of goalkeeping that is. Absolutely brilliant. And Andre Gomez now lays it inside to David. Fizzed out wide to Bernard. He's barely touched the ball since he's come on. We're into the final minute. Is he going to deliver it in? He is going to deliver it in. Cleared away. Bernard's going to pick it up. One final chance here for Everton. Allen. Gomez. Allen. Oh, it's a silly challenge. It's a silly challenge. There's no James Rodriguez, but Digne is on the field. And Everton are known for scoring free kicks, but this is a massive chance. That's reckless. So reckless. Well, you can complain all you want. It's a shocker. Well, this is it, isn't it? 92nd minute. 19 metres out. It is Digne. And it has to be absolutely perfect. And it wasn't. It wasn't. It needed slightly more elevation. And he just jumped. He did his job. But it is a corner. And it is another chance for Everton. The ball is swung high. Looking for the back post. Mina gets up. Couldn't quite win the ball. Andre Gomez picks it up. At this point, he just needs to deliver it in. He does deliver it in. Comes back out to Sarr. Skips past the first challenge. Still going, Sarr. Wants to deliver it. It's another corner. 94th minute. This is it now. This is it. Delivered high. Looking for Mina. Couldn't win the header. Andre Gomez. Tries to find David. Oh, and it's missed everyone. And that's going to be full time. I don't know how this finished 0-0. I genuinely do not know how it's finished 0-0 here at Goodison Park, but it has. We hit the post. They hit the post. Zaha was denied at the end. We had a chance. Oh, yeah, everything. 9 attempts to 7. It was certainly an even game, and disappointment, but McCarthy, man of the match. So yeah, it's not good, is it? You don't want to be dropping points at home. You know, you just don't. And one of those matches. Burnley 0, Man City 1 elsewhere. Arsenal beat Newcastle, so they may go ahead of us. Leeds 3, Fulham 0. Tottenham beat Brighton. Leicester drew against Southampton. Man United did win. Chelsea won. Liverpool won as well. And West Ham drew. So now we're down to 7th. We were 4th not too long ago, and we're still only 4 points behind. It's just so close, you know, between that 4th to 8th spot. There's only 5 points separating them, but we're now 10 points off the pace. And yeah, a little bit disappointing. Bottom of the table is still Sheffield United. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We will return as we take on Aston Villa, and then we're winding down to transfers and everything else. And there it is. Richarlison made the comments. That's what you get when you can't even score 1 goal, but I guess that's football for you. We'll be back, you'll see. And Alan looking forward to the next match. But it's life, it's football. That's why I love this series, because anything can happen. I mean, it really can. It's all over the place, but it's good fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll return with the next episode shortly. Till next time, take care.